It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway.
Jackson looking to throw right away.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
In motion, Aguilar.
From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here we go, son.
Here's Guerrero on first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw is Dobbs.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's Purdy. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9.
Now it's Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And he will have a Ravens first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Again, it's Henry.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10.
Diamador Lenore up to make the tackle.
We're scoreless after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side.
And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Now it's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. It cost him.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Purdy now to throw.
Gets this one to Juszczyk.
Into space at the 45.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers. But the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Purdy looking to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
That's complete to the tight end, Saubert.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
19 tight. 70 range. Street. Ready?
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson.
Throwing out left and finding Likely.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Henry. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they trail here to begin this.
Right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Now Purdy.
This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Ricky Pearsall.
27 yards.
And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
At the 45.
A handoff running right, Dorindo.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Purdy from the gun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. To throw again on second down. Purdy. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Here's second and 10. Purdy going to give it to Guerrero.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll roll him out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Looking to throw.
Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here we go. First and goal.
Here we go. Set. Street. Reload. Panther street.
Oh, how about this on first and goal?
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in.
Now second down and a few inches.
A pickup of 2. This brings up second and goal.
To throw is Purdy.
What the fuck?
So now it's third and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Purdy to throw.
And he fires one.
Oh my God,
incomplete.
look at his track.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
And his kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Jackson.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Here's second down. Here's Jackson.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on third and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And we're off and running from Houston. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mixon on the counter. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 12 behind the sticks. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, Stroud. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Tight end going in motion here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, around to Mixon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's Mixon on second down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Jukes out a one-stop. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up second and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the 49ers! It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
First play, he's going to throw. Purdy. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have second down behind the sticks. A tight end in motion now. Now Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down throw by Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That throw finds Kittle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. That finds Ayuk. Complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 4. And that's a 49er first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the 49ers. With it, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. This one falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the gun is Purdy. Has it left side wrong, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I guarantee QB wants that throw back. I know most are perfectionists, and when it's caught just a bit out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. And it's gonna be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. A surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Trying again, following the sack. Trying for the deep ball. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Tarvarius Ward picks it off. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Oh.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jimmy Ward has it. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Completed to Collins. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Big gain downfield. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. He's trying to go deep again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. He's loaded another one up.
Oh,
He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. They got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Into traffic. Complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Kittle brings it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Purdy to throw.
No way.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jimmy Ward has it. Hits the 20. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. He's on the move. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
2nd and 8.
No.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Taken away by the rookie from USC. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play.
What the hell, man? What the hell, man?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Papa. I'm loving it.
But right away, they'll change the look.
Come on, set.
First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's a run now with Kittle. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 range. Ready?
Purdy. Rolling to his right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Check. Low. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
18 card. Buffalo 18.
In motion, the tight end.
Come 19 Lion. Check go.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Holy shit.
At the goal line. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
In motion goes Raymond. Goff now looks to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback, maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Here's Purdy. Gets this one to use check. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Purdy looking to throw.
Oh, shit.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys are the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Purdy. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk from 8 yards out. And the 49ers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
5. Listen.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
If they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams.
Shit, man.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Lions have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Go.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. Running for it, Montgomery. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. To throw is Goff.
This pass down the field for Gibbs.
And that is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Now a give running left with Montgomery. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call.
And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
Now Goff.
He gets this outline to Gibbs.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Down right around the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Goff looking to change the play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Throwing here, Purdy.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Garindo.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Purdy now to throw.
Come on, dude.
Forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll